Okay, so my brother sends me this kind of a food blogger who says that searing your meat in the reverse is better for your meat, for your steak. So, for example, you slow cook it first and then you sear your meat at the end. It's better than searing your meat first and then slow cooking it. So, we're going to do an experiment. That's right. I want to know. So, I hate reading this stuff and not trying it out. So, I have 2 ribeyes here. And we're going to sear one first and start slow cooking it. The other one is already going to be slow cooking while we're searing. Then when we're done slow cooking the other, they're almost identical pieces too. Then when we're done slow cooking the other, we're going to sear that at the end. We're going to let them both set for 10 minutes. And we're going to see if there's a difference in flavor, juiciness. We're going to cut in the middle and see if one's more rare than the other. I tried to get 2 identical steaks, so I will show them up to you up close so you can kind of get a look at it first. This one has a little bit of a longer bone. This one has a bone that goes about here. This one has a longer bone all the way through. So the short bone is going in the oven first at 250. As soon as that's ready, it's going to beep. When that beeps, this goes in the oven, and the other steak that they're both been seasoned with salt and pepper, the other steak goes into a medium-high flame of oil and starts searing. Here we go. Oven's at 250, so I'm going to bring the steak in as soon as I put this in the oven. That's now in the oven, and this is now searing. That's done. We did a total of 5 minutes, 2.5 on each side. So we're going to place this right next to the other steak right now and let this slow cook next to the other one, and we'll be searing the other one as soon as it's done. All right, let's take a sneak peek really quick and see what it looks like. Oh, can you see those steaks in there? It's really hard to see how they're cooking, but there's not a lot of juice on the pan. On either pan, there's not a lot of juice at all. That's pretty interesting. It's time to get the one steak out of the oven. Whoops, there we go. Leave the other one in. Okay, time to sear this steak. This is the one out of the oven that hasn't been seared yet. This is the small bone. Let's do it right now. There we go. 2.5 minutes on each side, just like the other steak. Okay, it's time to flip it over. See the other side? Nice. Here's the short bone. There we go. Here is your long bone. Okay, it's been resting for about 2.5 minutes. All this juice or whatever, it may be oil. Doesn't look like oil, but I'm not seeing any juice here. I'm seeing a lot of juice here, a lot of moisture here building up as it cools. But once again, that could be because it came right out of the oil. I did shake it off, but this one looks drier than this one. Don't know what that means. We won't know until we cut into it. All right, it's time to cut into it. So let's make sure I'm not going to cut in any bones. I'm going straight down the middle. I'm going straight down the middle. There you go. Just want you to see that. This one I'm going straight down the middle. Right there. Wow. There is a difference. Not by a lot. Can you see that? Wow. This cooked more than this one. That is exact opposite of what I expected. This is the one that seared at the end. And it's more rare. I like this better. The exact same times. Okay. I got my son here for a second opinion because he's not a big steak person, so he'll be able to give us good feedback. So we're going to give him a bite. This is the first steak, steak number 1. You don't know which one's which, okay? Chew that up. This one is steak number 2. You ready? Force feed him. Okay. Which one is more moist? Which one has more flavor? That one right there is more moist. Can you please stand off the table, please? Thank you. So this one right here is more moist and has more flavor too? Okay, so I'm going to try it now. Try a piece. This one cuts easier too. That was good. Okay, here's the results. The one we seared after slow cooking is more moist and didn't cook as fast. So it had a little bit like a medium rare. This is more like a medium. So, and this has more flavor and everything. This has more moisture, more flavor. It cooked the same amount of time. Hold off 1 second, please. Off the table, please. Oh my goodness, these teenagers. All right, so there you go. So, in my opinion, searing afterwards, which completely went against what I thought, but searing afterwards makes a better cut of meat. I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care.